She upheld the law. Judge Maria Santos had presided over hundreds of cases. She'd built her reputation on fairness, integrity, and unwavering adherence to the law. Everyone who entered her courtroom knew they'd get justice. Until the Blackwell case. Richard Blackwell, tech billionaire, philanthropist, beloved public figure, was accused of fraud and embezzlement. $50 million stolen from investors, hidden through shell companies. The evidence was overwhelming. Paper trails, testimonies, financial records. But Blackwell had resources. His legal team was the best money could buy, and they did what expensive lawyers do best. They made evidence disappear. Key documents went missing from the prosecution's files. The forensic accountant who'd traced the money suddenly recanted major portions of his testimony. 2 police officers who'd secured the initial evidence were investigated for procedural violations. Violations that conveniently made their findings inadmissible. Maria watched it happen. She saw the manipulation. She knew the police officers were being targeted because they'd done their jobs too well. She recognized coached witnesses and tampered evidence. But everything was technically legal. The defense hadn't broken rules. They'd exploited them masterfully. The prosecution's case, once airtight, was now full of holes. During deliberations, the jury found Blackwell not guilty. They had no choice. The evidence that remained wasn't enough for conviction beyond reasonable doubt. Maria had 2 options. Declare a mistrial based on suspected tampering, which would be overturned on appeal because she had no proof, or uphold the verdict. She upheld it. Not guilty, she announced, her voice steady. The defendant is free to go. Blackwell walked out of her courtroom, smiling. The investors who'd lost everything watched in disbelief. The media called it a triumph of the justice system. That night, Maria went home and poured herself a drink. She'd upheld the law. She'd followed every rule, maintained every protocol, honored every precedent. And in doing so, she'd let a criminal walk free because he could afford to corrupt the system she'd sworn to protect. Was she a guardian of legal integrity, or a coward who hid behind procedure while justice died?